Hey there. What a beautiful day in the woods, guys. I don't know, it's got to be 15 degrees out here. Things are melting. I can hear sandhill cranes in the back swamp. So I've got the big camera and I want to do a hike. No Mr. Gage today. He's staying home. He was bad. So I got the big camera and I want to see if we can sneak out there, maybe get some shots of the sandhill cranes. Spring is here. I mean, squirrels are chasing each other. Chipmunks are out. Yeah, we still have 2 feet of snow, so it's kind of weird. The robins can't find any bare ground, but spring is here, and I'm hoping 2 more weeks, guys. I'm hoping the snow is gone in 2 weeks. Trail is all slushy and melty underneath my feet. Let's go for a little hike and see if we can see anything worth taking a photograph of. Stan and I were supposed to go trekking today, and he just said no, the bush is too wet, and he had some spring chores he wanted to do. Personally, I think it's still a little early for spring chores, guys. I've got a list as long as your leg as well, but I can't bring myself to do it when there's still 2 feet of snow on the ground. I got to rescreen the hot tub and all kinds of stuff, clean the garage. I like to do it when there's no snow on the ground. Then you feel like it's time to work. We're still in that in-between. I don't know, it's almost like coming out of hibernation. That's what time of year it feels like. You're just starting to wake up. But I'll tell you guys, man, the cravings for adventure and metal detecting are so freaking strong right now. Like if there was a bare patch of ground anywhere, I would be out. I'm like so missing adventure. I'm raring to go. I know you guys love seeing Gage running around, but I gotta say, it is kind of nice to just quietly walk the trail and look for wildlife. We do have a lot of stuff in these swamps right here. Fishers, pine martens, coyotes, foxes, all kinds of stuff, grouse, rabbits. And I don't see any of that when the dog is here with me because he runs 100 yards in front of me, zigzagging through the bush everywhere. And there's no chance, even little birds, I have a much better chance of getting photographs, so I don't feel bad leaving them at home for one day. Yeah, but you can see, we're starting to lose the snowmobile trail. That could be a couple feet deep. It is quiet back here today. You can hear the wind and some creaking trees. That's about it. I'm on a photographic mission today. But it doesn't mean that we're not going to run into something weird. It's not the point of this video, but I'll tell you, if I were to record something, I'd be fine with that. Great blue herons are nesting back here right now this time of year as well. I just saw 2 of them fly over. Didn't get the camera up in time. But they nest back here in the swamps, and every day they fly over our houses down to the river, and then they set up and they feed along the river. But the river, I don't think it's completely open yet. There's still ice on it, so So really, like, I'm going to cross the swamp today. There is enough ice there to hold me up, but again, it's kind of like a peat bog. You know, once this melts, we aren't taking four-wheelers or machines across here, and that back part of the swamp is pretty much inaccessible for the rest of the year. So, you know, maybe you can get out here one or two more times before the end of the season, but it won't be long now, and we'll have inaccessible areas back there again. The trail just broke underneath me. Pretty soon we'll have grouse all over these trails, drumming and trying to attract mates. Last year we were very successful setting up trail cameras and getting some great video of these guys drumming, but I was not successful getting photographs with the high resolution camera, and that's still on my list to do. So this spring we may do some outings. I want to get some really high shutter speed, like freeze frame, you know, with them with their wings open or drumming. Still on the to-do list for this year. So really, if we step off the trail here, you're gonna sink. I'll show you guys. It's still kind of frozen, but you're taking a chance as you walk through out here. The only place that's really safe is the snow machine trail because it's packed. It's hard packed. It's always the last place to melt. Lone Raven up there. We're on the backside of the first little swamp now. I think the Sandhill cranes are out in the big swamp just up ahead. Maybe another 15 minutes walk or so. There's the creepy snowshoe trail. I'm not going down there today. We're gonna go out here into the big swamp. If it's not too wet, I don't know. The sun can hit this trail back here pretty good, so that's probably pretty deep. There's a layer of ice underneath the top layer. So we're still okay for today. Super windy out here in the big swamp. Just want to see if we can sneak out here, if we're anywhere near these cranes or not. I don't know. There, that's better. You guys can see where I'm going now. Oh, the ice is pretty rotten. We use our 10 times zoom on the phone. I could hear them from Tom's place. They were calling and I don't see anything. Well, that's a bummer, guys. I don't see any cranes. It's really windy. But when I left Tom's an hour ago, we could hear the cranes from his house. That's how much of a ruckus they were. Full mating ritual. And I'm not going to go any further out there because this is the time of year people disappear. You go out in that frozen bog. Okay, we got something flying there. So way down there across the swamp, I don't know, if it's 500-600 meters. I think we just saw 4 or 5 cranes fly across there. Ah, the story of my life. We've got some geese flying by. Not what I wanted, but we got a hike out of it, right guys? You got to get off the couch. You'll never get photographs in the house. We might not have got anything good today, but we got out of the house, right? And I still have an hour's walk home, so who knows what we'll see. Maybe the fox, a lynx, who knows?